Yeah, can you go through your profile?
Yeah, my name is Raj. I am currently working with Clover Infotech Private Limited. And as per my education, I have completed my graduation BCA from YCMOU University. I have total 1.7 years of experience in mssqldBA. DBA. As per my work environment, we have 200 plus servers.
Mm-hmm.
200 plus servers. We have like 70 or 75 are DR servers and remaining are production. And our maximum database size is 1.8 TB.
Mm-hmm.
And we have high availability environment like always on cluster, always on in 3 servers and cluster also in 3.
Mm-hmm.
And remaining are log shipping.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a little bit knowledge about replication, but I didn't work in replication.
Okay.
Yeah, my daily routine and task is server monitoring, like
Okay.
checklist. In that checklist, we need to monitor like server is up and running, not, and is there any failover in cluster or always on,
Okay.
any log shipping is out of sync or not, and database is up and running fine, any corruption, backup failure, maintenance, or also we have configured maintenance plan,
Okay.
logins, and log shipping always on. Uh, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
This kinds of work we have. We have work in daily routine.
Have you worked in shifts?
Yeah, we have provide 24/7 shift.
Okay. Okay. Can you talk about 2 minutes of about TempDB? What are the improvements that has been there in all these versions?
Yeah, TempDB. TempDB is a dependency. It's a model DB. When database, when our whole server will restart it, then TempDB will take template to model and it will come online, except recovery model.
Mm-hmm.
And as per Microsoft good practices, TempDB, we will add files like TempDB 8 files. It's a good practice to add. After 2017, TempDB automatically takes our system requirements file.
Okay. What is the TempDB recommendation from Microsoft?
At least I have 7 to 8 extra files
Okay. For what?
for MDF, for NDF.
Okay. I mean, irrespective of CPUs or how it could be?
It depends our requirement, CPUs, memories.
Okay. Let's assume that I am having 4 CPU. So
Yeah,
when how many data files that you are going to assign? 8 or 7? How?
yeah,
How many?
8. Minimum is like 7, or after that we can do anything. Minimum is 7 is good practice for Microsoft and my also.
Okay. So the best practice is from Microsoft is, so how many CPUs are there, that many MDF files. So for
Yeah,
example, if you are having 4 CPUs, that means 4 MDF files only.
yeah, 400 files.
And
Yeah,
if more than 8, okay, more than 8, but still you have to assign 8 only. So
yeah,
remaining all, like, we need to test and we need to come to one conclusion.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So what is
okay.
MDB contention?
Mm, actually, I didn't work with this concept
Okay.
in data communication. Yeah.
Okay. What is PFS contention?
PFS files free space.
Okay. Okay. Let me phrase one more question. What is like trace flags we are having for tempdb? What are the trace flags that we are having for tempdb?
Trace flags. Actually, I didn't work with TempDB trace flag also. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So what are the trace flags? I'm going to say two trace flags. So can
Okay.
you tell me what exactly it is? Like one the 1117 and 1118.
1117 and 1118.
Yeah.
1117.
Yeah. Okay. So what are the MDB improvements that is being there in from 2019 and 2022?
It's automatically take our files
No,
require.
that is been there from 2016 or 17 set of file. Okay, that's not been okay. So yeah, I'm
Okay.
asking when 2019 and 2022.
Okay.
What are the MDB improvements are there? On in 2019 we are having concurrent PFS updates. Okay, and in 2022 we are having concurrent GAM and SGAM updates.
Okay.
Okay, these
Okay.
are the MDB improvements. Okay, so for
Okay.
example, let's assume that you have enabled auto create statistic is equal to on. What does it
Okay.
mean?
Means it's when any logically mismatches, then SQL Server automatically run statistics
No, no,
in
no.
the leaf. Okay.
In the database property, we are having
Yeah.
one option
Yeah. Update
like
statistics.
auto create statistics is equal to on.
Okay.
So we are enable automatically auto create stat. We are telling to the SQL Server optimizer you can create the statistics on your own. Okay,
Okay.
so if we enable this option,
Okay.
okay, so what it is going when it is going this optimizer when the statistic is going to create.
I think when fragmentation is high, that time.
No. Fragmentation is what is the problem here, okay?
Okay.
So when we enable this option, for example, let's assume that you are using one select query. So
Okay.
select star from table name where
Yeah.
location is equal to, okay, some location name you
Okay.
are saying. So when
Okay.
you enable this option, autocorrect statistics on, and we are
Okay.
using a where column. Okay, so you are using a where column in predicate like on location, right? So on the
Yeah.
location, it will going to create the statistics. That is what it
Okay.
means.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And okay, so it is going to create the statistics with some name. The name is like WA underscore sys underscore some 005 so
Okay.
underscore some number. So can you interpret that? What does it mean by that? Can you explain that syntax?
No,
What is it?
actually I did. No, yeah. Actually I
Okay,
didn't. Yeah.
okay then. Okay, so you know what is IPS, DMV?
IPS.
Yeah, index physical
Uh,
stats.
yeah, index as you start. Yeah.
So in that we are in that we one column is there. Okay,
Okay.
so what is the three modes that we are having in that in IPS?
Yeah, in IPS update status means the DMV we mostly use for fragmentation.
Okay,
In fragmentation and the index's name.
in the that column, right? Modes are mode column is there, right? So in
Yeah.
that we have three varieties, three modes are there. So what are
Okay.
the three modes that we are having? One is sample mode, detail mode, unlimited mode. Okay,
Okay.
so that's all it is. Okay, so limited is super fast and it's not accurate. So
Okay.
sample is like very fast or very near to accurate. Detail means very slow but accurate results. That's what it is.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So what is the difference between the covering index and included columns?
Covering liquids it will cover like filtered That's there is suppose we have 1,000 columns, 1,000 rows record, and we have covered like 500 columns only. So it will work with only for 500 columns and fill. And second was what?
Covering index with included columns.
Covering means suppose we have like we have added indexes in ID column
Mm-hmm.
and add covering index. So it will what happen? It will do like we have searching like select star from where, select star from table name where name is equals to something like Raj. So it will go search by ID and there is find any name called Raj. So it will directly display.
If not, that's what you are saying, that how indexing works. Okay.
Yeah.
So my question is very straight. And what is mean by covering index and covering index with included columns? What are the difference between these two?
Yeah, covering index it will cover like filter column like this.
No,
And
it's not like that. Covering index, it's just like non-cluster index. And what are the
oh,
columns that we are being used in the query, that are all that is being there in the index. That is what covering index is. What is
okay.
mean by included columns in that? We have option in that.
Yeah, we
Okay.
have option. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we mention any columns with included, so what it mean?
Yeah, it will means uh, it's help for performance to
See, cover
search.
index itself performance.
Yeah,
Okay. Then whenever you mention any columns in the included columns, right? In the option
yeah,
of included columns, those data will be there in only the non-clustered leaf levels. So it will
yeah.
not there of in the root and intermediate node. So that is what
Okay.
exact difference. If you create only cluster index, the data will be there in the root, intermediate, and leaf level. So
Yeah.
if you mention, for example, you have created a non-cluster index, like create non-cluster index name on, on one column, and with included so on, the two columns are there. The two columns data will be there only in the leaf level. Okay,
Okay.
not in the root level, intermediate, so that we can restrict flooding like root level and intermediate. That's what exact difference. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And so how you are going to check when the checkdb was the last run and that those user databases? What is the command that you are going to use? No?
No.
dbcc dbinfo with table results. It will get that. And okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Can you say again that?
dbcc dbinfo with table results.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Um, okay. And for example, why my query is not utilizing the index,
Okay.
even though the index, the columns that we are using in the query, the index is being there on that columns, but still my query is not being used. My index is not not being used. So could
Okay.
be why the optimizer is not using? If not, like how we need to make the optimizer to use that index?
Uh, can we means we can recreate the indexes?
No. Even though that's yeah, that's my question. Even though you are recreating the index,
Okay.
okay, so that index, the optimizer is not going to be use that index.
Okay.
So what could be the reasons?
Mm, for that we need to search in execution plan for that. But
Okay,
what exactly reason is actually I don't know.
well,
So
okay.
yeah.
That's okay. And yeah, 1 minute. And so, do you know what exactly DAG is?
Which DAG?
DAG.
DAG, DAG
Yes.
connection.
Yes. No, no. That is uh, not that connection. Always on DAG. Distributed
Distributed.
availability groups.
Yeah, yeah.
What is mean by that?
Distributed means we have uh, suppose we have a cluster in separate nodes and another cluster in separate nodes, though we can access both easy listeners in same machine. Is
Okay.
something like, yeah.
Yeah. Good man. I didn't expect that you are going to say this answer, but you said that you rocked it. What you said is exactly true. Okay,
Okay.
so in the tag, yeah, we can combine two clusters running with irrespective of like different operating systems. Okay, one
Okay.
cluster is running with Windows SQL Server 2008 cluster, and one cluster is running with 2012 cluster. But we can combine these two.
Yeah.
In the listener, in the listeners, what they are having it, these in the DAG they will become as nodes. Yeah, what
Yeah.
you said, right? It's a very impressive answer. So, what is the default isolation level that we have on secondary replicas in Always On?
Read committed.
Hmm. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, read committed is the default isolation in
That is the isolation level from on-prem SQL Server standalone. I am asking
yeah,
for the secondary replicas.
secondary replicas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then leave it, and you can just do some R&D on that. Okay.
Okay.
And let's give me one scenario. Okay. So you have configured Always On with two nodes.
Okay.
Okay, so you have redirected the write traffic to the primary replica,
Okay.
read traffic to the secondary replica.
Okay.
So here you clearly know that. So your workload is very different in the primary and your workload is very different in the secondary node.
Yeah.
Okay. Now in the secondary node, how
Okay.
where the for example you have enabled the statistics enable and everything, right? So the
Okay.
same settings will be there in the secondary replica as well.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you have enable in the last we have discussed about auto create statistics enable. In the
Okay.
secondary replica, all the databases are in read only, right? So
Yeah.
now if we enable this option where the statistics are, it is going to get create since the database is read only.
It will. Yeah, it will run in primary replica. Otherwise, in
How
secondary
man?
replica.
How man? So the
No.
you are
Yeah.
reading the data in the secondary in the second from
Yeah.
secondary. How
Yeah.
it is going to create the statistics, and you only tell me that when we
Yeah.
configured the always on from the data will come to primary to secondary, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you read the
It
traffic,
will.
how it goes to this thing secondary to primary?
Yeah, I also that want to say it's going to fail because its secondary replica is also in restoring mode. That's why.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
So restoring mode, that's okay. So where it is
yeah.
going to create the respective statistics?
No,
Okay.
when we, yeah,
Okay, no
when
problem. Leave
we,
it, and you can do little bit R&D on that. Okay. So I
okay,
will leave
okay,
it. So what is
okay.
DTU and EDTU?
DTU and EDTU.
Yeah. Don't know, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So can you help me with the architecture of Azure SQL database?
No, I didn't learn Azure right.
Okay, let's give one more scenario.
Okay,
You want to sync the data from on-premise to Azure. So what are
okay.
the solutions that you are having?
Uh, we have we have one tool like migration assistant.
Okay. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
there we can.
Let me explain with my requirement clearly, so that
Okay.
you can come.
Okay.
Like you want to you don't want to migrate. You want to maintain one copy.
Okay.
Okay, so original source could be like in on-prem only. So one copy
Okay.
of data will be there in the Azure. So whenever you make the read updates, that update should be also there. It means like configuring like high availability kind of stuff. Okay. So
Okay.
what are the solutions that we are having?
Yeah, actually, I didn't work with Azure, but we can do replication or log shipping if
Okay.
possible. Yeah, actually, we didn't work with
Yeah, I
Azure.
understand. I understand. No problem. Uh, have you worked on Azure managed instance, Azure managed instance?
No, I didn't work any cloud
Okay.
computer yet. Yeah, I have only
Uh,
1.7 years experience. It.
yeah, that's okay. So
Yeah.
apart from on-prem SQL Server, do you have any experience on other any database products?
No, no.
So
But yeah, we have just now started SSI
okay,
and also MySQL too.
MySQL.
Yeah, just now
So
started.
just
Yeah.
now started. So may I know what are the engines that we are having in MySQL?
Actually, just now means
Yeah, okay then.
just I
Okay.
have started installing that.
Okay. How you install? Where you have installed? Is it Windows on? Is it in like Linux?
Yeah, Windows.
Windows only, right?
Yeah.
So have you tried installing SQL Server on Linux environment?
No, I have started installing.
No, no, no. I'm
Uh,
not talking about not about asking like MSSQL, MySQL. I'm asking about Microsoft SQL Server only.
yeah, after 2017 onwards, so we have independently we can install our SQL Server in Linux also.
Okay.
But I have configured means not started installing in SQL
Okay.
in Linux.
If you join in our company, if we give
Okay.
that kind of task, are you able to do independently?
Task like
Okay,
which
if we
kind of
we give you like you just install SQL Server 2019 on CentOS 8.
okay.
So are
Yeah.
you able to do that?
Yeah, we can able to do that.
No, no, we not. I'm
No,
expecting I.
yeah, I can.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of confidence is very impressive. Okay, so let me ask you one more last question.
Okay.
So can you what is scan or seek? Which one is better?
Seek is better because scan is means scan is going to scan whole table by one record, and seek will directly go to root, intermediate, and leaf level.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay then. You are saying that scan is better and seek is better instead of scan, right?
yeah, seek is better.
Okay then. I will give one scenario. I want to read like select star from table name.
Okay.
Now scan is better or seek is better?
Select stuff. No, actually, what happened now when we create when we create index in ID,
Hmm.
so it will search by ID, or if when we create
That's okay. That's
non,
okay. I understand
yeah,
your question. So on apart from you answering I mean your view, I am asking on the top of your view. So I am doing select star from table name. In
yeah,
this scenario, you just assume like you are an optimizer.
okay,
Okay, I am reading entire table data. Now you tell
okay,
me, you are going to prefer scan or you are going to prefer seek?
yeah, it will going to prefer scan.
Scan. Now you
Yeah,
said seek is better.
yeah, seek is better, but we can
So
create non,
it's all depend upon the selectivity.
yeah, yeah, selectivity, yeah,
So that's what you need to say.
yeah, okay.
Okay. So how much you rate yourself in T-SQL development? Okay, 1 to 5. Like 1 is like high and power 5 is low. How much rating you are going to give to yourself?
3.5 something.
3.5
Yeah.
something. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, then yeah, that's a very nice rating, man. Uh, okay, Raj, and the interviews were done, and we will get back to you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Bye.